Hi everyone, it's Gwen with Tabby and another video about how to read tarot in the Tree of Life. I have my trusty Thoth Tarot here. You don't need to have a Thoth Tarot though. You can use any Rider-Waite-Smith base deck as long as it has 78 cards. Then it will have all the right placements on the Tree of Life. So what I'm going to do is shuffle my deck and then I'm going to draw 3 cards and see where they put us on the Tree of Life. Okay, so first card is the Two of Cups. Our second card is the Eight of Swords. And our third card is the Six of Wands. Okay. So these are all minor arcana. So we know that they belong in the Sephiroth, and that's the first thing I would do if I'm reading with the Tree of Life, is figure out where the cards reside on the tree. So we start with the Two of Cups. It's in the second Sephira because it's a 2. So it is in Chokmah at the top right. We have the Eight of Swords. It's an 8, so it belongs in the 8th Sephira. So that's Hod at the bottom left. And then we have the Six of Wands, which is a 6, so it belongs in the 6th Sephira, which is Tiferet, right in the middle. So what do we have here? What kind of connections do we have? Well, the one that you can see right away is the connection between the Eight of Swords and the Six of Wands. So the Eight of Swords and the Six of Wands are connected by the devil. So remembering that, the minor arcana tell us where we're going and what we're doing, and the major arcana tell us how to get there. In the context of whatever your question is, you can think of the devil as offering you advice on how to get, in this case, from the 8 to the 6. And we want to get from the 8 to the 6 because this particular 8 is a little confusing. There's a lot of ideas coming in that we need to sort out. And the 6 is a beautiful card. Tiferet is, perfect balance, everything going really well. And the Six of Wands is success. Everything is going, victory, fantastic. Everything's going really well. So something about the devil card is going to help you get from the 8 to the 6. But we're starting in love, the Two of Cups, beautiful Two of Cups. And we're going down to the 8. So what's happening there? How do we get there? Because there are a couple of paths that connect these cards. But when I draw cards like this that are connected by more than one path, I don't tend to read both paths because to me it's a lot of information and I just find it a little confusing. You might like it, it might work really well for you, so give it a try, see what happens. Maybe you'll decide you choose the first one or the second one, and that gives you information that's helpful. But in this case, they're quite a ways off from each other, so I wouldn't really be looking at the path. Fortunately, these two cards, the 2s and the 8s, are in a particular relationship with each other. This is called the masculine axis. It is between Chokmah and Hod. And by masculine, what we mean is force. Feminine, in this case, is form. So you have this relationship on the Tree of Life between force and form. In fact, that's how energy moves down the Tree of Life. Go to on the right side, you have the pillar of force, and on the left side, you have the pillar of form, and the energy goes in a zigzag from right to left to right to left. So here we're talking about force because it is a masculine axis. So you're talking about action. And action maybe has caused you to move from the Two of Cups to the 8. Maybe you're being asked to move in order to accomplish a goal. You have to move from the 2s, which are still quite idealistic, plenty of material, plenty of resources, but nothing's really happening yet in Chokmah. So maybe you're asked to take things down a little bit. You want to go to the other side of Tiferet, in fact, to actually do things here on earth. So maybe it's, the advice is something like, stop loving and start thinking. It's a great idea, so really start working things out. And then start working things out on the ground through the devil card to get to the 6. But like I say, I don't want to interpret the cards. I don't want to give a reading. I just want to show you what I do when I draw cards like this. So tell me what you think. If you have any questions or comments, please put them in the comments below. See you next time.